from obviously an SEO point of view, we can dissect the information that's out there, but from a business owner's point of view, like you've just explained there, it can be very, very confusing when everyone's saying all this stuff about things.
Yeah.
So from their perspective, I mean, how should they approach all this bombardment of information that's out there?
It's so difficult. I think it's really, really difficult because we have to understand that most people aren't like us. They don't live and breathe this stuff. This is just a part of what they read about marketing their business. And some clients never read anything, not interested. That's what they pay me for. It's my job to go out and find out what's working. And if there's something new, they appreciate that I'll tell them about it. And other clients will come to me with everything. Like, do I need to be doing this? Do I need to be doing that? Oh, I've just heard that meta descriptions aren't a ranking factor. Why do I need meta descriptions? And I've just heard that if you use AI, as long as you change it a bit and say that it was AI, it's okay, you can use it. So I think we should just use AI to write all our content now. And it's my job to explain to them that yes, they can do that, because as a business owner, that is their right. They run their business, but they come to me to tell them what I think is and isn't a good thing. And I will tell them, and I am quite blunt. I do say everything, as it is. And I will say, no, seriously, do not go and use AI and change it a bit, because your copy's going to be rubbish and no one wants that. And you're not writing just for Google, you're writing for your reader. And at the end of the day, getting high search engine listings is awesome, but getting clients is more awesome, and getting inquiries and leads. And I think that if you can develop a really good relationship with your clients and potential clients and just people that know you, they trust you and they trust what you say. And we have a duty to make sure that all of those, and I call them the SEO bros on Twitter, and I'm guessing on Threads now, I don't spend as much time on there, but on LinkedIn, definitely, that are throwing out this information. They're throwing out the use AI, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. At the end of the day, I'm trusted when I say, no, you don't have to do that. You need to know the SEO basics, and that's what you need to know. And once you know those, then you expand from there. And all these new things that come along that people say is the next, the best thing since sliced bread. I think it was May last year, the whole chat GPT thing went crazy, and loads of people were like, oh, I can create things with AI and it's going to be fantastic and I'm going to be great. And then that was all nipped in the bud, and Google went and got rid of loads of AI content. And then they said they changed their guidelines to say it had to be reviewed by a person. So then everybody went, well, as long as I read it and change a few words, then it'll be great. And it needs someone like us that can sit there and say, do you know what? It might work. And it possibly, it will work short term for your search engine rankings, and you'll have some great vanity stats. They'll be awesome. You'll be number one for loads of things. You'll be on the front page. You'll get loads of visits. But also, let's not forget, when you get those loads of visits, that content is a pile of rubbish. And your bounce rate's going to go up. No one's going to get to read that call to action that you've tacked on to the end, because that's a human's looked at it. You've tacked a nice little call to action on the end. No one's reading that because they're not reading past the first 3 paragraphs. And I think by being open and honest with our clients, potential clients, contacts when we're writing things on LinkedIn and things like that, people just learn to trust us, and they know that we're not jumping on the latest bandwagon. And then when they do hear the latest thing, they'll come to us and they'll say, I've heard this, what do you think? And that gives me personally an opportunity to write about that on LinkedIn. I spend a lot of time writing on LinkedIn. I have an okay amount of followers. I'm not in one of your top hundreds of thousands of followers, but I spend a lot of time saying, look, this is what people are saying, this is what works, this is what doesn't work. And I like to think that people listen to me. I know my clients do. So that's all we can do.